Welcome to today's video, Psalm 62 verse 1 explained. Truly my soul waiteth upon God, from him cometh my salvation. In this verse, David is expressing a deep trust in God alone as his source of salvation and strength. He begins with the word truly, emphasizing his sincerity and conviction. David's soul, his innermost being, waits upon God, which indicates a posture of patience, trust, and dependence. Waiting upon God here doesn't mean being inactive or idle. Rather, it speaks of a deep confidence that God will provide, sustain, and save him in his perfect timing. David had faced many trials, battles, and enemies in his life, and through those experiences, he learned that true peace and security come only from God. By stating, "From him cometh my salvation," David acknowledges that salvation, in all aspects, spiritual, emotional, and physical, can only come from the Lord. He understood that while he may face troubles and adversities, God alone was his deliverer. This is an assurance that regardless of external circumstances, God is in control and will bring deliverance to those who wait upon him. To wait upon God requires faith and trust. In a world that often encourages self-reliance, David's words remind us to rely on God rather than ourselves. The phrase "my soul waiteth" suggests an active hope, a faith that holds firm even when answers are delayed or challenges arise. For believers, this is a call to patience and to surrender our worries to God, knowing that He is faithful. David's relationship with God was deeply personal, and his waiting on God stemmed from a knowledge of who God is. Throughout the Psalms, David refers to God as his rock, fortress, and refuge. Here, he acknowledges that his salvation rests solely in God's hands, leaving no room for doubt or fear. For us today, this verse is a reminder that, despite the storms we may face, our hope and salvation come from God alone. We can find peace in knowing that He is with us, guiding us, protecting us, and delivering us. David's words also revealed the importance of quietness before God. In our lives, it's easy to become overwhelmed with the noise of the world and our own anxieties. Yet, by waiting in silence before God, we can experience His presence and peace. It is often in these quiet moments that God speaks to us, reassures us, and strengthens our faith. Waiting upon God allows us to be still and recognize His sovereignty over our lives. For those who are struggling, David's assurance can offer comfort. Salvation isn't just about deliverance from sin, it's about God's intervention in every area of our lives. David's declaration that salvation comes from God means that, whatever situation we may face, God has the power to save us. We don't have to rely on our strength or wisdom. We simply need to turn to Him in trust and humility. In essence, Psalm 62 verse 1 calls us to a deep, unwavering trust in God. It's a reminder that while people may fail us and circumstances may disappoint us, God is a constant source of hope and salvation. This verse is a challenge to all believers to trust in God's timing, even when waiting is hard, and to find peace in knowing that He is ultimately in control. If you found this message inspiring, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. May God bless you richly.